Hello everyone. Welcome to Jam Jack channel. For today's episode, we will take a review about this mobile suit, which is the Gundam Death Scythe Hel. But before we begin, make sure to smash that like button. And if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe, and click the notification bell for more review videos like this. Let's get started. The XXXG01D2 Gundam Death Scythe Hel, aka Death Scythe Hel, or Gundam 02, is the upgraded version of XXXG01D Gundam Death Scythe in Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. It is piloted by Duo Maxwell. History. After the Gundam Death Scythe was captured and destroyed by Oz's forces in After Colony 195, its remains were taken to Oz's lunar base and mobile suit factory for storage. The 5 scientists who had built the Gundams plaguing Oz were also at the lunar base, captured and forced to develop new mobile suit technology to secure Oz's rule over Earth and the space colonies. Despite their apparent cooperation, however, the scientists also began rebuilding the Death Scythe in secret, preparing for the day when captured Gundam pilot Duo Maxwell could return to the battlefield. That opportunity came when the Romefeller Foundation, the political force behind Oz, became split over a number of issues, and the Trace faction of Oz attacked the lunar base, which at the time was still under the control of Romefeller loyalists. During the chaos, Duo managed to escape, taking his upgraded Gundam Death Scythe Hel to continue fighting on his own. At that time, the Death Scythe Hel was only 70% complete. Duo would later complete the suit on his own, bringing it up to its full combat potential. Using his new Gundam, Duo continued his fight against both the militaristic Romefeller Foundation and the radical civilian White Fang rebels. Technology and combat characteristics. An updated version of the XXXG01D Gundam Death Scythe that was destroyed by Oz, the Death Scythe Hel is better adapted for space combat. Like its predecessor, the Death Scythe Hel specializes in stealth and close combat. The new active cloak mounted on the shoulders improved the suit's defense when closed, and can withstand multiple beam cannon shots from Oz's OZ-02MD Virgo. Furthermore, it also allows the suit to become invisible. When open, the active cloak enhances the Gundam's mobility. One of Duo Maxwell's favorite strategies is to use the Gundam's enhanced hyper jammers and its invisibility to sneak close to enemy units and catch them unawares. This tactic is usually good for taking out at least 1 or 2 enemy units, after which Duo will uncloak the Gundam. Death Scythe Hel's primary weapon is a twin beam scythe, an upgraded version of its predecessor's beam scythe, and it is equipped with a second beam scythe blade and a small rocket engine on the end, giving it a greater reach and power. The Death Scythe Hel's secondary weapon is a Buster Shield on the left forearm, which can be deployed as a projectile weapon. Like the original Death Scythes, this Buster Shield can also emit a beam blade. Lastly, the Death Scythe Hel retained the Death Scythe's head-mounted Vulcan guns, but the clavicle-mounted machine guns were removed. Armaments. Vulcan gun. A pair of shell-firing armament built into the head, low offensive power, only used to restrict enemy movement, and lay down a wall of suppressive fire due to their rapid-fire capability. Twin beam scythe. As implied by its name, the twin beam scythe has an extra beam emitter compared to the original Death Scythe's beam scythe. It also has a rocket thruster to give it extra momentum in use, effectively quadrupling the power of the original scythe. When not in use, the weapon is stored on the back skirt with its handle retracted. Buster Shield. An improved version of the original Buster Shield, it has a coffin-like motif on the exterior and 2 thrusters on the back with higher output. The beam blade emitted when the blades at the front split apart is also more powerful. The launched Buster Shield was even able to cancel out a blast from the Wing Zero's Twin Buster rifle. Special equipment and features. Active Cloak. The active cloak consisted of 4 large movable armor plates attached to the top of the shoulders, 2 on each side, and is equipped with 4 field generators. These field generators function similarly to the Mercurius Planet Defenders, and are used when the active cloak is closed. The force field generated is strong enough to block shots from Vallator Virgo's beam cannon, and the active cloak itself is also coated with an anti-beam coating. The active cloak also allows the Death Scythe Hel to turn invisible when closed, and can function as wings when open, enhancing the suit's mobility. Hyper Jammer. The nozzles protruding from the backpack scatter jamming particles which scramble the enemy's radar and cameras. features twice the jamming power than that of the original Death Scythe. Self-destruct system. The Death Scythe Hel was built to self-destruct should the pilot choose to. A remote detonator is placed within the cockpit, and if a dire situation arrives, the pilot can destroy the mobile suit. The system was designed to overload its power systems and has enough explosive power to destroy several city blocks. It's a last option tactic if the pilot is incapable of protecting the mobile suit, while not allowing it to fall into enemy hands. It also can be used as one large explosive device to eradicate large targets. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share this video. Thank you for watching.